How's it going, everyone? This is Drawn Smiles. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
What is it about, buddy?
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
She should be proud of you. Her concern is warranted. Well, she's doing dangerous stuff, so yeah, her concern is warranted. But at the same time, we've been defeating bad guys left and right here, so she should be proud of you.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Are you looking to avenge his death?
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
How is your mother doing?
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way, but that does not mean that she likes it.
What would your father think of what we've been doing?
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm so sorry, Natty.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Yes. A magnificent. 1 minute. There was a crest right over here. Let me go check that out. History of Magic class. I need to attend History of Magic class taught by Professor Benz. Didn't we already get the challenge for finishing up all the classes? I guess it's the same as the Mullen trials, though. Even though I finished the challenge, it doesn't mean that there's not more to do. I wonder if that means that even with the main quest and side quest challenge done, there'll still be more main and side quests to do, maybe?
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
A dead guy's teaching us.
Stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
Okay. Any more? You got anything else to say?
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Bragbor, I know that name. Bragbor, that name seems familiar. Oh wait a minute, we know that name. Isn't that's the goblin that had the book that Ranrock is now using to like find the 5 locations or something like that, isn't it? Isn't that the guy? Bragbor, I know that name.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Now, where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious student. Find him on display.
Collect the field guide page for Grimbold Rift.
Revelio.
And he's somewhere in this location.
Aloha Mora.
Oh, I can unlock this. A little of this, and a little of this. Oh.
Revelio.
Is he in here? Oh, my bad. My bad. I am hearing the ding.
This unassuming smudge is rumored to be the location of the very first successful...
Scorch marks. Allegedly, the location of the first known instance of an arguably successful casting of Bombarda. Date unknown. Caster unidentifiable.
I suppose successful is a...
Well, that is not the one I'm looking for. No. Stop it.
Revelio.
In all the centuries that Hogwarts has existed.
I'm wondering if the ding I'm hearing's that stuff. Oh.
Interesting.
Three Sisters Bells. The Three Sisters Bells are said to be a tribute to three similarly named beautiful steep bridges that rise majestically over a glen in Argyllshire. It is rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen, way across the highlands. When they are rung in the castle, locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years.
Not Grimbled Weft.
Yeah, where is this guy? Oh, a minute.
This is a centuries-old legend.
When I gotta change out my spell. I want that. Thank you. It'll help me level up.
Revelio.
Demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition chart.
Is this you? Finally. Grimbold Reft. This is the skull of famed tailor Grimbold Reft, whose skilled needlework repaired countless witches and wizards' coats during the Goblin Rebellion of 1752, thus preventing them from taking ill during battle.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I enjoyed the source. It was just an old skull. Yes, I enjoyed the source.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment.
I heard it somewhere. Over here. Raving Knight. This set of armor belonged to Sir Aphbuttle of the Cheerful Countenance, a legendarily friendly knight who supposedly won every battle before it was fought by virtue of his admirable negotiating tactics. Some attribute his success to an overly potent cheering charm he casts upon himself. Oh, hello there, buddy. Found him.
There's nothing quite so magical as history. Dusty, immutable history.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Aphbuttle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Aphbuttle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
That is a shame. I'm not surprised. That is a shame.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True, but imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise students, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Is that it? That is it. Alright.
History is written by those who...
So, on to another one. We would do The Sky is the Limit in Fast Travel. Alright, almost here. Speak with Imelda Rise.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Hufflepuff, over here.
Papa Puppy and Baby.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, Don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
I'm ready for the challenge.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Hufflepuff.
I'll just keep trying until I win. So, I don't get it the first time, don't matter. Because I will get it.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant.
Alright, I gotta get this. I'm ahead of her dummy, so I should be alright. Yeah, I didn't collect those balloons along the way. I was trying to get to the challenge, you know, as soon as possible. There we go, I got one while doing this.
This is going well.
Yeah, it's going very well.
Now that's more like it.
Yeah, I definitely got this. As long as I don't miss anything, because if I miss it, it's gonna deduct time from me. That won't be good. This one goes for a bit, doesn't it?
Maybe. Now that's more like it.
Well, seeing how I'm still ahead of a dummy, I'm just gonna assume, as long as I don't really mess up, that I get this. Yeah, I definitely got better at flying as time went by. I think that's pretty much anyone, huh? You just gotta put a bit of practice into it. Oh, no.
That wasn't too difficult.
Oh, I had to go underneath. That's not good. Well, I still got energy, though, I think.
Excellent.
Don't miss that. Don't miss anything. I got this as long as I don't miss anything. Well, I can miss the little balls because I got my own energy I can use up.
It's going well.
And I made it.
Oh, did anyone else see that?
I seen it. Everyone watching seen it. Won the very first try.
It's quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Competitiveness runs in your family?
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running the courses?
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
Any plans to play for a Quidditch team?
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pot me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
It has been fun.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Hufflepuff. You take care of yourself.
Flight the good flight. Beat Imelda his time in all broom
Let
races.
the Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
Oh. Yeah, look how far down it was. I had to come all the way over here. Well, I found another crest along the way, though. So that's nice, at least. Oh yeah, there's another one as well. But we gotta finish this one before we get to that one. Oh, there's one right here as well. Huh. We're getting some stuff going for us. Alright, so we're about to get our last broom upgrade after he does his research or something, right?
How's my favourite test flyer?
I beat them all. All the records. Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do from here?
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
Very exciting, Mr. Weeks. Until then.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Yeah. Yeah. Now what's this one? The unique unicorn. Betty Bugbrook is terribly worried about her unicorn friend Hazel, who was injured protecting her from wolves. It seems Betty often visits Hazel in the Forbidden Forest to brush her and bring her treats. She is concerned for Hazel's safety due to increasing poacher presence and Hazel's injury. She is hopeful someone can find and take Hazel somewhere safe to heal. I should be able to identify her by her beautifully bright and shiny coat. Speak with the woman in Hogsmeade Square. So we're about to get a unicorn? That'd be sweet.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
That'll be really sweet. We got a phoenix and now we're gonna get a unicorn? Just getting a bunch of mythical creatures and stuff, huh? Hello?
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
How did you become friends with her?
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she trusted me straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood, to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
I shall see what I can do.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant coat. And be warned, she's a stubborn girl. She may need some convincing to come with you.
I need to look for a unicorn.
Yes, okay, so... How far north? Oh, it's just right there. Okay, sneaky, sneaky.
Hazel must be here somewhere.
The prettiest one. Where are you at? Where are you at? Hiding. Where is any of them at? I only seen one. Oh. Hiya!
Come on, Hazel.
Yeah, we got places to go. We got things to do. I'm just trying to help you. There we go.
I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now.
Yeah, I might as well capture this one.
Bugbrook knows she's safe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Although I think that's a female too. Weren't they both females?
Look after you.
They'll be buddies for now until I get a male. And then they're probably gonna fight over him. Maybe not, actually. He might just get them both, you know. Just like how I got husband and wife for that other buddy. Well, this buddy, this unicorn buddy, if I get a male, might have 2 wives on the outside. They are animals.
Find my pointy pony.
Madam Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We are fine, and yes, I do. We are fine, and yes, for a fee. I'm not... I could say for a fee, but honestly, I got plenty of money, and I pretty much got, like, most, if not all, the stuff I really gotta have, so... We're fine, and yes, I do.
We're both fine. And I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.
I will. You do not have to worry. Yeah, I could have asked for money, but I was just like, I got plenty of money and I got basically everything that I gotta have, at least for now. I mean, maybe sometime in the future I'm gonna have to have more money. I probably should have took it. Oh well. Birds of a feather. When strolling through the hamlet of Maranrim, I overheard a woman talking about saving a dairy cow. Sounds intriguing. I should investigate. Alright. But before we continue, alright, that's going to be the video for right now. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe, like the video, and hit the notification button. Till next time, God bless.